Welcome back, guys. We had a little bit of a power outage, but we are back up and running, and Kawamoto and Cassidy out to a commanding 10-3 lead here, but Ansbury and Hewitt just fought off 2 game points, and they are still in this game one, down 3-10. Kawamoto going backside on Hewitt. He has to end up trying to go around the back. Just a little too hard, a little too much. Kawamoto right there. And second server. Off the tape and then off of Sarah Ansbury. Nothing she can do about that. Kawamoto apologizes for it. Another game point here for Kawamoto and Cassidy. Oh. Rafa Hewitt around the post. I think that ball was wide though. Yeah, he calls that wide.
10-4-2. Oh, I'm sorry. 10-4-2.
Cassidy goes down the middle with the winner there. That'll do it for game number 1. Kawamoto and Cassidy on top by a score of 11-4. We're going to stick with you through this game break here between our 7 and 10 seeds, Ansbury and Hewitt, Kawamoto and Cassidy. See what Ansbury and Hewitt can do in between games here to kind of fix that. Rob Cassidy, very active early on. We saw him early on yesterday in men's doubles on championship court. And after that match, I talked with Rob, and Rob admittedly wasn't very energetic in that first game. They picked it up immensely throughout the day, won 6 matches in the back draw to earn the right to play in the bronze match, him and Dylan Frazier. But Rob looking to start a little hotter today, and he already has with partner Jackie Kawamoto as they come out on top 11-4 in game number 1. So again, thank you guys for joining us here at the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida. We'll be with you until 2 o'clock this afternoon before we switch on over to the ESPN family of networks on ESPN Plus this afternoon for the remainder of our matches in this very large 21-team mixed pro draw. We were supposed to start at 10 a.m. We started a little after 11, had a little bit of rain in the area come through. Didn't really downpour or anything like that, but got the courts a little wet and had a little bit of a delay, but we are up and running and bringing you all this action at the APP Masters, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Kawamoto and Cassidy on court, ready to go. Want to keep that momentum going from game 1 into game 2. But they will have to stop Ansbury and Hewitt right off the bat as Hewitt will be serving. Great dig to start off by Cassidy to begin that point. And a quick side out to Kawamoto and Cassidy.
0-0-1. Second serve. 0-2.
Cassidy trying to do a little too much there, trying to be a little kind of cute down the line right there. Goes off the top of the tape. Good counter there from Kawamoto. Ansbury attacking cross court on her. But Kawamoto all over it. Second server here. Good finish there from Cassidy as teams trade side outs here early in game number 2. Oh, too good from Rob Cassidy on the drop shot. But some incredible digs from Hewitt and Ansbury throughout that point, but too good from Cassidy right there on the little drop shot. Oh, and Cassidy getting a little excited right there. But good hands from Ansbury and Hewitt. Tough right there because Ansbury and Hewitt going for that ball in the middle. Almost seemed like each one of them at the last second tries to pull off that. Just long on the counter from Kawamoto. Ansbury and Hewitt looking to get on the board here in game number 2. Nice finish from Cassidy, fully engaged right there up at the kitchen line. He steps right in front of Kawamoto to take that last ball, put it away, and end the point. Good cover on the ATP from Kawamoto. Just misses that back corner, does Cassidy. He tried to sell it with the fist pump, but just a little long. There's the around the post from Hewitt, and the great defense from Kawamoto. Good counter there from Rafa Hewitt. And Hansberry with the around the post. Cassidy clips the tape. That ball goes definitely wide enough. Cassidy there to cover, but just not enough to get that up and over. Ansbury and Hewitt tie this game up here at 2.
2-2-2.
So right now, with as hot and as well as Rob Cassidy's playing right now, if I am Sarah Ansbury and Rafa Hewitt, I am trying to keep the ball away from him as much as possible. He's pinching really hard to the middle. And so if they can get that ball to the opposite sideline, get the ball to Kawamoto, maybe eventually catch Cassidy backside. But right now, he is fully engaged, taking over about 70% of the court right now.
3-2-1.
Oh, Cassidy, what a great angle there. What a get at the baseline from Rafa Hewitt. Watch this back turn, the behind the back forehand.
Four, two, one. Second serve.
And that's where Ansbury and Hewitt need to get that ball to Kawamoto. Not saying she's not playing well, but Cassidy's just playing that much better at the moment. And good job there from Ansbury and Hewitt. And again, that game plan right there, sticking with that. Will be the secret to their success right now to get back in this match and in game 2.
Second serve.
Hewitt just a little off right now with those drives. Seen one on the backhand side, one on the forehand side. Oh, and Ansbury has the open court. Just overcooks it a little bit.
Four, two, one.
Quick side out for Cassidy and Kawamoto. Try and add to their 2-point lead here.
Yeah, Jackie!
Oh, Jackie Kawamoto, she's had 3 of those lobs. They've set up some really good points here for her and partner Rob Cassidy. And they extend their lead to 3. Rob Cassidy just fully engaged right there in the middle. Beautifully done.
Timeout receiver. Score 6-2-1. 1 minute.
Rob with authority right there, and a timeout here from Sarah Ansbury and Rafa Hewitt as they are going to talk about what's going on here and what they need to do to slow down Rob Cassidy and Jackie Kawamoto. And Jackie Kawamoto doing such a good job of setting her partner up, letting Rob Cassidy be as active as he is. And again, just a story of 2 different Cassidys, early in the morning yesterday to early in the morning today. Yesterday, a little flatter. Again, self-admitted that yesterday. But this morning, I think he made it a point to say, hey, I'm not going to come out like I did yesterday. I'm going to come out firing on all cylinders to start. And he is doing that as they took game 1 11-4 and are up by 4 here in game number 2. 6-2, trying to end this in 2. 15 seconds has been called. The players will start and head back to the court, and we are ready to go here in game number 2.
Receiving team, you have 1 timeout. Receiving team,
6-2-1 after the timeout. Oh, and Hewitt getting a little net love. Needed that right there. They need one more hold here to get this side out. See if they can get back in game number 2. Great drop from Cassidy. What a spot again. Rob Cassidy just can't do anything wrong at the moment. Hitting some great spots with his dinks. Attacking at the right time. Oh, good read there too. Just couldn't complete the poach as he gets up to the kitchen line.
2-7-1.
Good setup there from Ansbury. Got what she was looking for with the point, but just couldn't convert.
2-7-2.
Great job by Rob Cassidy. We watch him squat to get as low as the net to get on top of that ball and put it away and earn the side out as a quick side out for Kawamoto and Cassidy.
Second serve.
Just long with that lob. First lob that Kawamoto has missed.
7-2-2.
Like the spot there from Kawamoto. She finds the middle there. Had Ansbury almost leaning on her left foot.
8-2-2.
She finds the inside right foot for the winner. And the unforced error from Hewitt on the return of serve. And it is all Kawamoto and Cassidy here. 2 points away from moving on.
Watch it. Out.
Point.
Let's go, Jack.
Ten, 2-2.
Great hands all around from all 4 players as Ansbury and Hewitt fight off a match point.
2-10-1. Second serve.
Hewitt, that's a tough ball right there to speed up. Ball clips the tape, drops, doesn't bounce very high. He tries to speed that up from about a foot past the net. Long right there, side out, and Kawamoto and Cassidy will have a match point number 2 here on the paddle of Rob Cassidy.
Go.
Second serve.
My bad. Come on, Sarah. Keep grinding.
10-2-2.
Look for Kawamoto to maybe speed one up in the middle here on Ansbury. Let's see if she looks for it again.
Go. You. You. No.
Oh, what a dig from Hewitt to stay in that, but just too much. Rob Cassidy and Jackie Kawamoto as they will advance by a score of 11-4, 11-2. Congratulations to Jackie and Rob as they're moving on. We will take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I will speak to Kawamoto and Cassidy on their thoughts of this first round matchup against Ansbury and Hewitt. Take a word from our sponsors and be right back here on Championship Court at the APP Masters here in Boca Raton, Florida.
At Coulter Homes, the rules are simple. Grab your paddle and always dink in the kitchen. Remember where you are. Coulter Homes is the home of pickling. Smash and poach on dedicated courts in resort style and active adult new home communities across the Southeast, including PGA Village Verano and Port St. Lucie, home of the World Pickleball Open. Learn more at coulterpickleball.com.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
For over 40 years, Papico Sports Surfaces has been providing expert service and supplies for any court surface, from resurfacing to building from the ground up.
The growth of pickleball is doubling every year.
Court equipment for private residences, court seating, and court maintenance from tennis, basketball, tracks, and now pickleball.
We're actually doing indoor, private, public facilities. There's really no limit to what people are converting now.
Official court surface of the APP Delray Beach Pickleball Open. PapicoSportsSurfaces.com.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
Welcome back here to the APP Masters. I am on court with Rob Cassidy and Jackie Kawamoto after their victory over Rafa Hewitt and Sarah Ansbury. Rob, a little different Rob Cassidy early this morning as opposed to yesterday morning. You were up from the get-go this morning, Rob, and it showed. Your energy was very high. You guys came out kind of guns a-blazing. What was the difference today?
Yeah, hopefully you saw a little bit more of, what you'd expect from me as opposed to that match yesterday. I mean, I learned from our mistakes yesterday. That rain delay got us pretty good, on top of the bye. Unfortunately, we were able to make that comeback yesterday, and me and Jackie are going to do the same thing today, so we learned from our mistakes. Also want to thank Dana, one of our tournament directors here at the APP, for keeping me dry with this lucky towel. Dana, thank you so much, and love playing with Jackie.
All right, and Jackie, playing with someone like Rob, very high energy. It seemed like you were very comfortable playing with him, setting him up. Is it something you're looking for, Rob, to be that high energy player?
Oh, definitely. I already told him before the match, keep me pumped up, keep your energy high, and just be Rob. Just, I'll set you up. You just attack, stay all over the net. So, and that's what he did.
And then cross-court with Sarah Ansbury today, you and her going back and forth. You controlled most of those points. Was it something you knew was going to happen coming in?
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with my backhand cross-court dink because I'm used to playing with the lefty, so this side is pretty comfortable with me. So I knew I was just going to pound her kind of on that side and wait for our shots.
And Rob, again, very active today. Fun playing with Jackie. She's setting you up a lot today. You took over a lot of the court. Was it something that you guys talked about going in?
Well, we got to give a big shout out to Jade Kawamoto because, Jackie obviously has extensive practice with the lefty. So I feel like me and Jackie automatically, blend in that department. And then last but not least, I'd love to thank the Naples Pickleball Center for getting me here, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys want to come visit us in Naples, we love it here in Boca, but we also love Naples as well. So thank you guys for getting us here.
All right, well, you heard from Jackie and Rob. Moving on into the second round. Congratulations to both of them. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be back here on Championship Court at the APP Masters in Boca Raton with your next pro mixed doubles matchup.
You ready, La?
I'm ready, Ben.
Let's do this. Come on, La. What's going on, Lala?
I don't know what's happening today, Ben.
What is this?
It's my paddle.
This paddle is the answer.
A Ben Johns custom paddle by Franklin? For me?
Yeah, let's crush it.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you, Ben Johns.
Way to go, Lala.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
There's a gentler side of Florida, just waiting for you to discover it, where America's first resort destination was built and genuine hospitality began. A place with cleaner sands, warmer waters, and fewer crowds. A place different than the rest, one that exceeds, excels, and surpasses all expectation, waiting here just for you. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
PT Pro Team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
Pickleball.
I'm so ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball.
I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about Next Gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for Next Gen.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again. Until you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
Back here at the Patch Reef Pickleball and Tennis Center, Dominic Catalano here at the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida. Vivian David, Dekel Barr, Amanda Hendry, and Jack Foster about to square off here in a second round matchup on championship court. Hendry and Foster winning their first round match against Georgia Johnson and Grant Bond, 11-5, 11-2. To earn the right to play 3 seed Vivian David and Dekel Barr. Thank you guys again, as always, for joining us here this weekend and on championship court. Jack Foster, one of the top male singles players out there, making his name in doubles now. Again, playing with girlfriend Amanda Hendry. Amanda a little newer to the pro side of things as they decided to play together in mixed doubles now. Amanda left-handed. On the call is our USA Pickleball certified referee, Melody Woodsum from Chicago, Illinois, and Winters in Southwest Florida. Melody and her husband, Greg. 2 names synonymous with the pickleball world. They've been in pickleball for years now. At tournaments, refereeing, organizing, everything. Melody, one of the best there is around. But here we have a mixed doubles matchup. We'll be live here on YouTube until 2 o'clock this afternoon. And then we will be switching over to ESPN family of networks on ESPN Plus for your matches later on this afternoon and into this evening. Had a slight delay this morning by 1 hour because of some rain that kind of trickled on through, dampened the court just a little bit. And on one side of the ball, you have Dekel Barr and partner Vivian David, now out of Austin, Texas, training down at Dreamland. Originally from Canada, like I said, now in Austin, Texas. 24 years young and number 5 on the APP standings list. Very impressive women's and mixed doubles records. And that is Vivian David, was out of Bonita Springs, Florida before moving to Austin, Texas. Plays with Team New People as she finishes up her warm-up with partner Dekel Barr. Looks like Foster and Hendry are ready to go. And Vivian's partner Dekel Barr, one of the taller gentlemen on the tour, originally from Israel, now also living in Austin, Texas. 28 years old, 6'3", and currently number 17 on the APP standings list and climbing. Dekel, a very impressive mixed men's and singles record. Just doesn't have the longevity with the APP tournaments, but we will be seeing a lot more of Dekel Barr this season on the APP Tour. Vivian David, a recipient of one of our many awards the other night at the 2021 awards banquet, and she was very, very thankful to partner Dekel Barr in her speech, saying that he has gotten her to where she is now by all the drilling and practice that they get at Dreamland in Texas. So wind starting to pick up a little bit here on championship court. As you're looking at the screen, it is in the face of Vivian David and at the back of Dekel Barr. So wind coming from the top of your screen to the bottom. There's a good shot of Melody Woodsum, your USA Pickleball certified referee. And the crowd starting to form here around championship court, as it looks like our players are finished with their warm-up and about ready to get started here in this second round matchup. As Dekel and Vivian come on over, grab a drink. Vivian's checking her phone. She may have gotten a call during warm-ups, and she wants to make sure that she's not missing any calls. So Amanda and Jack on court, ready to go. Should be a good matchup here on championship court. Overcast right now. Sun trying to peek out, but with the sun not blazing down, has kept the temperatures nice this morning in the upper 60s, lower 70s.
There is a silver or gray Hyundai Sonata parked right up front, license plate.
But we are ready to go.
Hyundai Sonata, silver or gray, license plate GO JUVE. It is parked right up front. It needs to be moved to a regular parking space, otherwise it will be towed. Again, Hyundai Sonata, silver or gray, GO JUVE. Please move it right away.
Amanda Hendry to serve here to start this 2 out of 3. On the board early are Hendry and Foster. Nice finish right there. Almost a little confusion in the middle there from Hendry and Foster as who's going to take that last ball.
0-1-1.
Good hands. Good hands from Hendry right there to stay in that point, but Deckelbar finding a hole. All tied up here at 1 early on. And Deckelbar able to put that last ball away and give him and Vivian David a 1-point lead.
2-1-1. Second server. 2-1-2.
Nice flip there from Amanda Hendry. She finds a slight opening in the middle. Both Barr and David let that ball go.
Second server. 1-2-2.
Good finish from Barr. Hendry and Foster just can't get that ball down. Hendry and Foster, your 19 seed. Vivian David Deckelbar, your 3 seed.
Second server.
This is the first match for Vivian David and Deckelbar as they had a bye in the first round. And Jack Foster fully engaged in the middle right there, but unfortunately just gets a little too excited, pulls that ball out.
3-1-2.
Good leave there from Foster. Tough ball right there, and I think Amanda Hendry she got a little confused about what Jack was going to do with that ball. It looked like he was going to drive it, and then he attempted to drop it. It was just a little too high. Good spot from Barr down the middle. And a quick side out to David and Barr.
Point.
Nice poach right in the middle there to Foster to protect Hendry coming across as they're in a stacked position. Oh, and David. She gets the Ernie, but I think almost handcuffs herself. And a timeout here from Hendry and Foster as David and Barr extend their lead and are now up 5-1 here in game number 1. Hendry and Foster don't need to change too much other than I'd say just keeping that ball down a little bit. Leaving balls up that Deco Barr can come in and clean up fairly easily. When they're getting that ball down and keeping that ball down, they're staying in points a little longer here. So sounds a lot easier than it is, but more or less a simple fix, I think, for Foster and Hendry right now. They just keep that ball down. Very impressed with Amanda Hendry. She's playing fairly well right now, taking everything that they have to bring at her.
Ready to resume early? Servers ready? Receiving team, you have 1 remaining timeout for this game. Servers, you've got 2.
See what Hendry and Foster are going to do, if they are going to switch sides and stack. We'll see what they talked about during the timeout. And they will. Oh, tough ball right there, and Deco Barr just making his presence felt in the middle when that ball got just a little out of control from Hendry and Foster. Deco able to clean up in the middle. And what I'd like to see here is with those return of serves, I'd like to see Hendry and Foster return to Deco Barr. Force him to have to stay back and hit that ball. Don't let him come up and poach. I like that. That's as good point construction right there. Now they don't come out on top of that, but I like that because they return to Barr. Keep him back. David, she allows Barr to come up when she's hitting that. Nice finish there from Jack Foster down the middle, winning that hands battle. Nicely done.
1-8-1.
Oh, nice job by Foster as he splits David and Barr. Barr almost looking at his paddle like he had a hole in it or something. He thought he was all over that, but unfortunately for him, it splits him and David.
2-8-1.
And Hendry and Foster add on.
Second server. 2-8-2.
then Hendry got a little confused. Foster wanted to go back to where he was, and they end up in an I formation. Oh, Vivian David going around the post. Unfortunate for Hendry. She goes cross court. She clips the tape. A lot of times when you clip that tape cross court, that ball's going to carry a little further. That's exactly what it does. Allows Vivian David to go around the post. Deco left hand. Foster. A little showmanship between the legs on 10-2, but unfortunately for them, it is all for nothing right now because it is an 11-2 victory for David and Barr. Foster tried to hit that sideline. So we'll take a quick timeout here on Championship Court. When we come back, game number 2 of this second round matchup between Vivian David, Deco Barr, Amanda Hendry, and Jack Foster. Don't go anywhere.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
And we're back here on Championship Court. Vivian David, Deco Barr, Amanda Hendry, Jack Foster, David and Barr taking game number 1, 11-2. Looking to end this here in 2 games. David to serve. Just long from Barr. Saw that a couple times out of Deco Barr last night as he's on his toes moving forward to hit that drive. He's just hitting it with too much pace at about 100%, and that ball's sailing long. He could be moving forward like that. He's got to take something off that ball.
0-0-1.
Good finish from Barr as he had Foster moving left and right throughout that whole point.
0-0-2.
Nice drop in the middle of that point from Amanda Hendry to set that whole point up.
1-0-2.
Just long off the tape right there. Hendry trying to make the adjustment. But game 2 starts just like game 1 with Hendry and Foster out to a 1-point lead. Foster with the unforced error right there. And again, similar to game one, we're all tied here at 1. Nice setup there from Hendry as she attacks flat straight on at Deco Bar, forces him to pop a ball up, and she is there for the put away. Good 1-2 combo from Amanda Hendry. Vivian David all over that two-handed backhand as she punishes that ball. Just wide on the dig from Foster. Attempts the lob.
Yes, he is.
The dig on the Ernie from David. Nice finish there from Foster as he jumps that and hits that backhand. Watch him anticipate well. Clears that sideline and kitchen line. So I think the difference in that point I like is Foster took a little bit off, created some shape on that ball to David, made her block a little higher that Hendry was able to do something with, but what a block there from Deco Bars. He just carves that backhand. Foster can't do anything to get there other than try and toss his paddle at the ball.
Second server. 3-1-2.
I like the setup from Foster right there on that. So he forces Barr to hit that overhead from deep in the transition area, and then he goes cross court with it, but just a little too much.
Point. Thank you. Side out.
Block from Barr just wide. Dig from Hendry. Oh, and David and Barr just using the whole court right there, able to manipulate that whole point. And Foster taking over right there in the middle. Nice drop from Hendry. Oh, she goes around the post. Deco Barr there for the cleanup. Foster with the Ernie. Oh, and then Deco Barr there to finish that off. And around the post and Ernie. Vivian David with the kick. And then Barr there to clean that up in the end.
4-1-1.
Timeout here from Foster and Hendry. Great point. A lot of excitement right there, but just too much Deco Barr in the middle in the end. And that'll end that point. Foster and Hendry kind of all smiles too. It was a fun point, an interesting point. I thought Foster might have had a chance on that little drop Ernie, but Deco Barr just too quick, too big, able to cover enough ground, get up there and get back in position. And thank you guys for joining us here on Championship Court at the APP Boca Raton Masters, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Second round matchup here, David and Barr taking on Hendry and Foster. Winner will advance to the quarterfinals here in mixed pro doubles. Returning back from timeout here, David and Barr in control, up 4-1 in game number 2 after taking game number 1 11-2. Oh, good setup there from Foster, getting Hendry something she can handle, but she just overhits it. Nice hands there from Foster and Hendry. Fight off that attack from David and Barr. Dig from Hendry. Oh, and Hendry's there. Just tries to do maybe a little too much with it. And Barr and David cruising along here in game number 2.
6-1-1.
Play that off the tape. Good return there from Hendry. Great dig from Foster. Oh, wow. Great point all the way around. Again, Foster with the lob, setting up that open court on the opposite side. Couldn't get much on it. David with the drop. They end up in I formation. Hendry ends up burning them backside as they were both in middle. Can't capitalize on that great play. Wow. Foster with the tweener, Hendry with the dig. I mean, she was 10 to 15 feet outside of the sideline to dig that last ball, keep them in that point.
I know. Side out. 6-1.
Oh, I like the attack there from Hendry, going backside on Deckel Barr. I don't think he was expecting it at that moment. He's always looking for that, but right there, I don't think he was expecting it that quick from Hendry. Nice pull there from Foster to get the next ball. So he pulls that at about 60%, forces the block up, and gets the put away.
2-6-1. Second server. Two, 6-2.
Foster trying to make something happen. Tough ball to do that on. David kept that nice and low in the kitchen. He ends up hitting up on that, and he's just out of position.
6-2-1. Second server. Six, two, two.
So I like that right there. I think Jack maybe just a little bit. Let Hendry play some more of those. Let her set that up cross court. She is handling herself perfectly fine against Vivian David cross court. Be a little more patient. Let her set that point up and attack at the right time. Ball at the feet of Hendry, tapping herself on the forehead. She knows she's there for that ball.
6-2-1.
As we've traded a few side outs here, been stuck on 6-2 for a while. Oh, and Pickleball going back behind Foster as Foster was covering the middle. Good get here by Foster just to keep this ball in play.
7-2-1.
But Foster guesses middle. Oh, and Jack Foster sitting there trying to get the double Ernie. But David keeps that ball away nicely.
8-2-1. Point.
And Barr and David in control here, up 9-2. Nice shot there down the line from Foster. Stays inside out.
9-2-2.
Big forehand from Deckelbar down the line. Great setup. Has Foster leaning middle and rips that forehand winner, and it is a match point here on the paddle of Deckelbar.
Point. Game.
And that, on that serve right there will end game number 2. Deckelbar and Vivian David will advance to the quarterfinals by a score of 11-2, 11-2 over Amanda Hendry and Jack Foster. Hendry and Foster will drop to the consolation draw and see if they can fight their way back out. David and Barr advance to our quarterfinals. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I will talk with Vivian David and Deckelbar about this victory and moving on to the quarterfinals. Don't go anywhere.
Pro team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. PickleballTournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
New People Pickleball.
I'm so ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball. I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about next gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for next gen.
Go again until you strike just right. Until the ball sings. Until the other guy blinks. Until the court's clear and the sun sets. Until you see it in your sleep and wake up swinging. Go again. Until you can't miss. Until you can't lose. Go again and again.
Back here with Vivian David and Deco Barr after their second round victory over Amanda Hendry and Jack Foster. Vivian, you guys had control for the most part of most of the match. It seemed like Amanda tried to get the ball to you a little bit. Jack would step in the middle. You seemed to control that, though, and set your partner up. Was that something you were expecting?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I'm there to kind of try to neutralize the points, set up Deco so that he can create. So I just try to be a wall out there and occasionally counter.
And Deco, you guys, a lot of your strategy is too is, you know, Vivian takes that 20% side and she'll attempt that Ernie, right? And in counting, Viv, you know, you and I were counting. She had 3 Ernies to your none in that match.
Wow.
But that's something you guys are trying to set up, literally.
For sure, yeah. I'm trying to go behind the person's there. This time is the guy, and then Viv is very good at jumping these days. So she executes it very well. Great timing. So definitely helps us a lot. And it's something. Even if they don't go to her and she doesn't hit that Ernie, it's still an offensive move and gives us a little advantage.
And Viv, working with Deco constantly down in Austin, you guys practice together. How important is that camaraderie for you guys of being able to practice together constantly?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I think that's definitely key in partnerships. Like, to be able to do that definitely helps the team. You know how you guys play. You know what to cover, what not to. I mean, the Ernie's, like, I know he's there. If I don't get the ball, he's going to be there covering. So I would say it's huge.
All right, so that partnership has put you guys into the third round. Congratulations, Deco. Congratulations, Vivian. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, our next pro mixed doubles matchup here on Championship Court at the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida.
You ready, La?
I'm ready, Ben.
Let's do this.
Sorry, Ben.
Come on, Ma. What's going on, Lala?
I don't know what's happening today, Ben.
What is this?
It's my paddle.
This paddle is the answer.
A Ben Johns custom paddle by Franklin? For me?
Yeah, let's crush it.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you, Ben Johns.
Way to go, Lala.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
There's a gentler side of Florida, just waiting for you to discover it, where America's first resort destination was built and genuine hospitality began. A place with cleaner sands, warmer waters, and fewer crowds. A place different than the rest, one that exceeds, excels, and surpasses all expectation, waiting here just for you. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
Second round matchup here on Championship Court. We have Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson. Their first match of the day as they had a bye. Taking on Xie and Justin Romero. So Xie and Romero took down Milan Rain and Johnny Goldberg 10-12, 11-5, 11-8 in their first round matchup. Again, Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson coming off of a first round bye. So their first match of the day.
All right, here we go. Game 1, I'm in, 0-0-2.
Your USA Pickleball certified referee is Bob Unitich. And Justin Romero starting off hot, covering the middle. And Romero and Xie on the board first.
1-0-2.
And off the foot of Romero and a side out for Whitwell and Johnson.
0-1-1.
Nice pull there in the middle from Romero. X factor here in this match will be Xie, as she is newer to this pro scene. We'll see what she's able to do. She gets a little fist pump there, so let's see how fired up she gets here.
1-0-1.
Nice job by Justin Romero, jumping that sideline, getting the Ernie. Again, waiting last minute, just clears that sideline. J.W. Johnson, a little closer than he probably would have liked, but does hit that sideline.
2-0-2. Side up. Zero, 2, 1.
That's just too good down the line from Xie, as she just gets J.W. Johnson leaning middle, and she just goes inside out, keeps that ball in by about a foot. Love the pull there from Xie in the middle. They get a quick side out, try to add to their lead here, up 2-0. Again, Romero getting aggressive in the middle right there.
3-0-1. Second serve.
Good job, and that's what J.W. Johnson is going to need to do. He's going to need to take a little bit more of that middle, be a little more aggressive here.
2. Side up. Zero, 3, 1. Second serve. 0, 3, 2.
See if Johnson and Whitwell can get on the board here. Oh, and Romero just goes chicken wing on Lee Whitwell here. Johnson not able to keep that ball down. Romero using his
3-0-1.
length. Just long on the baseline right there, and a 4-0 lead for Shit and Romero.
Second serve. 4-0-2.
Nice job by J.W. Johnson getting on top of that and getting that at the feet of Shit.
0-4-1.
Just long off the paddle of Johnson. Again, that factor of them coming in, not playing a match yet, and then having to play with two players not very familiar with. Either one of Whitwell or Johnson. Might have played Justin Romero, but not against Shit, where she is fairly new to this side of pickleball. But Johnson and Whitwell on the board here, 1-4. Good cross court there from Romero on the backhand side. Whitwell just gets on top of that a little too much. And Shit and Romero extend their lead.
Point. One.
Ball skips off the line from Whitwell.
6-1-2.
Well, the ball just seemed to not come up. Died on Romero.
1-6-1.
Nice job by Johnson, able to step in the middle. And that's exactly what he's going to need to do, is step in, make his presence felt right there.
2-6-1.
Wow, great hands from both Shit and Romero.
2-6-2.
Nothing Whitwell can do with that one as Shia clips the top of the tape and that ball just drops in.
6-2-1. Point.
A lot of unforced errors on the side of Whitwell and Johnson to start this first game.
Second serve. Seven, two.
Good talk there from Whitwell, telling Johnson to let that ball go. Ball sails long.
2-7-1.
Much needed side out for Johnson and Whitwell. Nice job, much better. Good adjustment there from Whitwell, being able to get on top of that, get that over and down at her opponent's feet.
3-7-1. Point. 4-7-1.
Great setup there from Xie for Romero. She's able to come in and finish her speed up.
4-7-2.
Wow, that game got shortened into one half of the court right there. J.W. Johnson was on Lee Whitwell's side. 2 feet. They just end up playing one side of the court right there. And Johnson and Whitwell cruising along here now and right back in this first game, down by 1.
6-7-2.
Oh, Whitwell has an opportunity right there, and she slaps that ball up instead of getting over the top of that and rolling it. She knows the mistake she made, but a good run from Whitwell and Johnson as they are within 1 now. Good pressure there from Whitwell.
7-6-2.
Oh, and he splits, J.W. Johnson splits the middle right there as he had both players leaning sideline, and he paints down the middle.
6-7-1. Second serve. 6-7-2. Point. 7-7-2.
All tied up here now at 7. Great run here from Whitwell and Johnson as they were down 7-1. Oh, great hands battle. Lee Whitwell just had a great view of that whole point.
8-7-2.
Nice job by Romero getting big in the middle right there.
Seven, 8-1. Second serve. 7-8-2. Side up. 8-7-1. Second serve. 8-7-2.
Nice ball inside out there from Justin Romero. He had Johnson in the middle. He goes back door.
7-8-1. Second serve. 7-8-2.
Oh, and Johnson able to get his. Whitwell frames her last ball.
8-2.
That's great defense there from Shit and Romero. Oh, nice cover there from Johnson. Whitwell faking that Ernie a couple times. Johnson covering in the middle.
8-8-1. Second serve. 8-8-2.
Nice finish there from Johnson. And all of a sudden, Whitwell and Johnson right back in this and have the lead as they were down 7-1 and now taking a 1-point lead. And Whitwell trying to lean forward and block that ball with the backhand. Romero able to get just enough on that.
8-9-1. Second serve.
Hit it, man.
8-9-2. Right up. 9-1. Second serve. 9-8-2.
Oh, nice drop there from Romero. Good defense on the other side from Whitwell and JW Johnson. Watch Whitwell back up with her partner as they're in full defense mode.
Can you not watch my playbook? Too many highlights.
8-9-1. Second serve.
Whitwell and Johnson continue to hold here.
8-9-2.
Nice attack there from Shia, and we are tied again here at 9.
9-9-2.
Shia tries to attack at the backhand of JW Johnson, but he is having none of it as he just punishes this last ball down. Quick, easy, short, compact swing.
Second serve.
Let's go here, you.
9-9-2. Point.
Just wide, and it will be a game point here for Whitwell and Johnson.
10-9-2.
Romero ready for that backside attack from Whitwell. Big side out there.
9-10-1. Second serve.
Romero trying with the reset as he's in the transition area.
9-10-2. Point. 10-10-2.
A long return to serve ties the game up. Shia trying to come in through the transition area. She's moving as she hits that. So as she's on the move, she almost mishits it. And side out. Got a split step there, play that ball, and then finish coming up. Just long, the fist pump from Shia as she looks at Romero. Says, come on, one more hold here.
10-10-2.
Oh, nice 1-2 combo. Romero wants that one back as soon as he hits this one. That's a tough attack at Whitwell when she's got that wide open. He knows better, and it is another game point here for Whitwell and Johnson. That's good pressure cross-court dink there from Romero, and they hold off another.
10-11-1.
Like to see Whitwell reset that. Just wide. Shia trying to call off Romero in the middle.
10-11-2.
Johnson reaching in, and we will be all tied again here at 11 now.
11-11-2.
Just enough down the middle right there as Romero kept trying to reset, but just couldn't get it down enough to force Johnson to have to let that ball bounce. And he's able to finally get a ball that he can really attack and puts the winner down the middle. Again, like deja vu. So Romero attacks at Whitwell from the middle, right? And what's happening is he attacks from the middle to Whitwell. She is right in front of him. So she has all that room on that side to just counter and punch. If he's gonna attack anywhere, he has to attack at Johnson from there.
Second serve. Well, 11-2. Point first game.
The ball in the net from Shia, and it will be a 13-11 victory for Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson in this first game of the 2 out of 3. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here on Championship Court, the second round matchup here at the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida.
New People Pickleball.
again until you strike just right. Until the ball sings. Until the other guy blinks. Until the court's clear and the sun sets. Until you see it in your sleep and wake up swinging. Go again. Until you can't miss. Until you can't lose. Go again and again.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
Welcome back to Championship Court here at the APP Masters. Lee Whitwell, J.W. Johnson take game number 1, 13-11 after being down 7-1. They come back, roaring back in game number 1 to win a very tight-knit 13-11 game. That saw 5 ties at 7, 8, 9, and 10 before Whitwell and Johnson pulled away 13-11. Johnson able to get this ball down.
2-0-2.
Johnson able to protect Whitwell on her attack, and they jump out to a 3-0 lead here early in game number 2. Much different start for them in game 2 than game number 1.
Point. Four, 0-2.
And the Ernie from Whitwell, but the dig from Romero. Watch Whitwell read this,
5-0-2.
Gets the Ernie, but it's the dig from Shea.
Side out.
And a good start for Whitwell and Johnson here in their second game. Up 5-0. Johnson does that just as well as anyone in the game with that reach in volley. He takes so much out of the air.
5-2.
Oh, and I think Whitwell thought Johnson was going to take that ball. He ends up backing off it, shockingly.
1-5-2.
Whitwell not ready for it.
5-1-1.
Great read by J.W. Johnson on the very nice drop from Whitwell. Watch this ball just check up nicely.
6-1-1.
Great get from Romero. Oh, and shit, trying to surprise Johnson on the backside.
7-1-1.
And just like Shit and Romero had a 7-1 lead in game number 1, it is flipped here in game number 2. Whitwell and Johnson out to a 7-1 lead here in game number 2. Timeout here on court.
Paddles you can demo on the hitting wall.
We'll see what Shit and Romero can figure out here to slow the train of Whitwell and Johnson down. As they're discussing some strategy there, as are Whitwell and Johnson. But a lot more loose now is Whitwell and Johnson, due to the fact that they have a 7-1 lead here. Very comfortable in game number 2 after taking game 1 in a tight-knit match, 13-11. So we'll see what happens out of this timeout. Whitwell and Johnson still with the serve.
I'm in. 7-1-1.
Nice job by Whitwell attacking her good third shot drop.
8-1-1.
And just long. And Whitwell and Johnson
9-1-1.
cruising along, 9-1-1 here in game 2. And that ball up and over the head of Johnson. And they have a match point here on the paddle of the young J.W. Johnson.
10-1-1.
Johnson will step in the middle and end game number 2. Whitwell and Johnson take it 13-11 in game number 1. And they finish it 11-1 in game number 2. So congratulations to Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson, as they will be moving on to the quarterfinals, where they will match up against Michelle Esquivel and Kyle Yates. We'll take a commercial break, and I will get with Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson and see their thoughts on this last matchup. Don't go anywhere.
The PT Pro team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
At Coulter Homes, the rules are simple. Grab your paddle and always dink in the kitchen. Remember where you are. Coulter Homes is the home of pickling. Smash and poach on dedicated courts in resort-style and active adult new home communities across the Southeast, including PGA Village Verano and Port St. Lucie, home of the World Pickleball Open. Learn more at CoulterPickleball.com.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
New People Pickleball.
For over 40 years, Papico Sports Surfaces has been providing expert service and supplies for any court surface, from resurfacing to building from the ground up.
The growth of pickleball is doubling every year.
Court equipment for private residences, court seating, and court maintenance from tennis, basketball, tracks, and now pickleball.
We're actually doing indoor, private, public facilities. There's really no limit to what people are converting now.
Official court surface of the APP Delray Beach Pickleball Open. PapicoSportsSurfaces.com.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
Back here on court with Lee Whitwell, J.W. Johnson after their your second round matchup, but your first match of the day. Lee, you get right into it. You guys kind of start off a little slower, down 7-1 in that match. Was it because you had that long kind of bye layover waiting for that match to happen and they had already played one match?
Yeah, I think so. It's a combination of a couple of things. I mean, JW and I, it's been a while since we played together, a whole week. So we had a lot to figure out and talk about. But no, they had I'm kidding, by the way. They had a three-setter in that first game, so they were pretty dialed in. And they came out firing. And sometimes, when you play new players in pickleball that we've never played before, it takes a while to adjust to their shots. And sometimes I think, oh, they're going to dink, and all of a sudden it's not. They're teeing off on the ball, so it takes you by surprise. But I feel like we settled in and then took care of business the way we're supposed to.
Yep. Absolutely. And then JW, playing against Shit, her sister. You said you knew her. She's top 3 in the world for doubles in tennis. So you expected her to be a good player as well, and she was. Was it kind of shocking to you at first that she was as good as she was because you'd never seen her play before?
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen her play, and I mean, I think it was only her first tournament this time, and she was very surprisingly good to me, actually. But her partner was also very good, trying to take over as much as he could. But they played very well, and we just had to adjust our game plan a little bit, and from there we went on.
And then moving on to the next round, you have Kyle Yates and Michelle Esquivel coming up. What are you anticipating in that match, Lee, and what do you do to get past them?
I think we just got to stick to our game plan and our teamwork and, not be in a hurry to create the point. Really work on building the point and picking our moments to speed things up the right way. And I think with JW's got phenomenal hands, and I just need to do a really good job of getting out of his way. And if I do that, then I think we'll be okay.
All right, the key to victory, you heard it here first from Lee Whitwell. Get out of the way, let JW play. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, our next mixed pro matchup here on Championship Court at the APP Masters here in Boca Raton, Florida.
again until you strike just right. Until the ball sings. Until the other guy blinks. Until the court's clear and the sun sets. Until you see it in your sleep and wake up swinging. Go again. Until you can't miss. Until you can't lose. Go again and again.
I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
All right, welcome back here to Championship Court. Dominic Catalano here at the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida. Nice matchup coming up next. Third round matchup. Corinne Carr, Stefan Auvergne taking on Simone Jardim and Wes Gabrielson. Going to be a fun one here. Stefan Auvergne stepping in for the man Adam Stone. Adam Stone pulling out today as he was a little bit sore from yesterday and saving himself for his gold medal match tomorrow with partner Dekel Bar on Championship Sunday. So again, thank you guys for joining us. Might be our last matchup here for the day on YouTube, because we'll be switching over to ESPN Plus later this afternoon around 3 o'clock to bring you the remainder of our mixed pro doubles bracket as we lead into the bronze medal and the gold medal match brought to you tomorrow on Championship Sunday. But again, a good matchup. Two wily veterans, I'll call them, in Simone Jardim and Wes Gabrielson. Speaking with Simone last night, she was very excited about playing with Wes Gabrielson, said she was throwing it back to when she got into pickleball, playing with Wes. Wes has probably been around more than most players here at the tournament in general on all levels playing this game. Wes, a former teacher, taking a sabbatical and is now a head pro at an indoor facility back in the Pacific Northwest, but taking some time off from teaching to take some time on tour with himself and partner Eric Lang.
He's over here. He'll work his way all around the crowd.
And so as we get ready to get underway here, looks like players already, other than Simone Jargim, I do not see. Oh, there she is. She's coming in on the backside right now.
Over there. There he is. He's jamming away. Look at him rocking.
And we are about ready to go. Familiar faces all across the court other than Stefan Auvergne. Played with Brandon Impiksong yesterday. Played with Brandon yesterday. Very impressed with his play. We had them on championship court. And speaking with Stefan, newer to the game within the last year, but does get to practice down in Austin, Texas with all those guys and gals down there. From France, former tennis player, came to the States on a tennis scholarship, got a little burnt out, took some time off, but is now heavy into pickleball. And right there off the bat shows why.
0-0-1.
Jargim pulling the trigger early right there. What you'll see, Wes mainly plays left-handed, but will go both to the left and right hand. Will serve right-handed more times than not, but will mainly play left-handed. Jargim just a little off right here to start this matchup.
3-0-1. Second server. 3-0-2.
That's a nice little forehand there from Auvergne. And Gabrielson got to recognize he is left-handed. Typically that would be a backhand for a righty, but that is his forehand. Got to keep that ball out of the middle right there.
Point.
Carr and Auvergne up to a 5-0 lead here early.
Side out.
Good leave there from Jargim as she speeds that up at the right time right there.
0-5-1. Second server. 0-5-2. Side out.
Both Gabrielson and Jargim just a tad off here at the beginning.
Second server. 5-0-2. Side out.
Oh, for sure.
This is the other one you got.
A little older. That one was wobbling. No, it's not.
0-5-1. Point.
So Jargim and Gabrielson on the board here. See if they can put a few together here. Gabrielson with the around the back. What a play from Wes Gabrielson. And not only keeping it in play, but hitting it with a purpose. Wes the Wizard Gabrielson pulling one out of his bag of tricks.
2-5-2.
I got it.
Oh, and Auburn trying to do a little too much with that one.
3-5-2. Point.
It's always fun with Sarah Ansbury next to me in my ear.
Point.
A nice little run here for Jarjim and Gabrielson as they went down 5-0 and now have tied it up here at 5. Not sure how long they had been sitting in between matches, but looked like they needed just to work some rust off at the beginning. Auburn just going right at the body of Jarjim.
5-5-1.
No.
Gabrielson using the tape right there, throws Auburn off just a little.
5-5-2.
Wes switching hands, midpoint. Oh, the counter from Jarjim. Ball behind Gabrielson as he gets that ball. Side out to Jarjim and Gabrielson.
Second serve. 5-5-2. Point. Side out.
Ball just out there. Side out here to Carr and Auburn.
5-5-1. Second serve.
I think Carr thought Auburn was going to come over and step in and take that last ball, but he doesn't. Threw her off just a little.
Side out. Five, 5-1. Second server.
These teams just continue to trade side outs here. Been stuck on 5s for a couple service games. Good recovery from Auburn. Oh, and Gabrielson gets one back. Jarjim can't get the second, and another side out.
5-5-1.
Great hands there from Auburn. See on that replay. Oh, and the wind knocks that ball down just a little bit at the back of Jarjim and Gabrielson.
Thought it was shoulder level.
It was like dying.
6-5-1.
Nice work there from Georgine. I like Auburn stepping over in the middle and trying to get a little bigger than he has been here early in this match. Nice counter from Corinne. Oh, and Auburn stepping in and getting big, waiting for the right moment. Nice decision. Corinne actually took a swing at that, but Auburn stepped right in front. And Carr and Auburn take a 7-5 lead. Auburn punishing that last ball to take an 8-5 lead here in game number 1. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead early. Carr and Georgine and Gabrielson answer back with a 5-0 run of their own, but now a 3-0 run from Carr and Auburn. Georgine floats it just a little too high. Watch Auburn step right in the middle there and get the winner. We have a timeout here on court from Gabrielson and Georgine. We'll take a look at our bracket up to right now. As you see the quarterfinal matchups, Kawamoto and Cassidy taking on Coop and Navratil. David and Barr taking on Kawamoto and Frazier. Michelle Escovel and Kyle Yates taking on Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson. And then this matchup we have on court right now, Simone Georgine and Wes Gabrielson taking on Corinne Carr and Stefan Auburn. So that is our quarterfinals leading into our semis here on Mixed Pro Doubles Day at the APP Masters here in Boca Raton, Florida, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series and that road to Indian Wells. Teams stepping back on court. Stefan Auburn to serve. 9-5-2.
Time in, 9-5-2.
Georgine and Gabrielson switching it up a little bit. Put Georgine on the right, Gabrielson on the left. Nice angle from Wes Gabrielson with the big right-handed overhead.
(5-9-1).
Georgine trying to sneak that ball on the backhand side of Corinne Carr. She is successful.
6-9-1.
Nice adjustment off the tape there from Wes Gabrielson as this ball pops up to him. Again, the key here, staying calm. Don't do too much. Just punish that ball back through the middle.
7-9-1. Point. Yeah. 8-9-1. Second server. 2.
You. I got it.
Nice job by Jarjim going straight up against Carr. Like the adjustment here from Gabrielson and Jarjim. They have faced up Corinne Carr on Simone Jarjim. And a good spot there from Wes Gabrielson as he finishes in the middle, and will give him and partner Simone Jarjim a game point here in game number 1 for this quarterfinal matchup. But before that's going to happen, Corinne Carr and Stefan Auburn are going to take a timeout here. Try and stop that momentum because it is all about the runs here. 5-0 run by Carr and Auburn to start, followed by Jarjim Gabrielson 5-0 run. Carr and Auburn answer with a 4-0, and now another 5-0 run by Jarjim and Gabrielson.
We also have apparel with Pickleball Bella.
All right, so just in case you guys didn't know, after this we will be switching over at 3 p.m. over to ESPN Plus on the ESPN family of networks for our rest of the afternoon. Again, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sign up or log in, click on schedule and replays, and then live, and that's where you'll find us on ESPN Plus and the ESPN family of networks.
We also have apparel with Pickleball Bella. Zealous insoles.
And the conclusion of the senior draws will be on APP TV later on this afternoon, starting at 3 p.m. Wow, and Gabrielson just trying to get to that sideline. Auburn making himself big in the middle, but just too much. Gabrielson and Jarjim, they will take game number 1, 11-9. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, game number 2 of this quarterfinal matchup here on Championship Court at the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida. Don't go anywhere.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
New People Pickleball.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. Pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Welcome back to Championship Court here at the APP Masters. Corinne Carr, Stefan Auburn, Simone Jarjim, Wes Gabrielson. Game number 2. Game 1 going to Jarjim and Gabrielson. 11-9.
Point.
Was a match of runs. 5-0 run for Cara Auburn, 5-0 run Jarjim Gabrielson, and then a 4-0 for Carr and Auburn, and a 6-0 for Jarjim and Gabrielson.
Side out. Zero, 1-1.
That's a nice ball there, cross court from Carr, pulling Gabrielson really wide there, forcing him to pop that ball up.
0-1-2. Side out. 1-0-1.
Watch it.
Auburn going around the post nicely. Gabrielson there for the defense, but tries to hit too much of an angle and goes wide.
2-0-1.
Ooh, Jarjim trying to go inside out backhand. A little too hard. Auburn getting out of the way of that nicely.
No.
Gabrielson with the jump overhead.
Say that again. Make it a 10. You can do this. Hey, let's go here.
3-0-2.
Well, it's a little back.
Side out. 0-3-1.
Oh, Gabrielson swung and missed at a ball, and Jarjim there for the defense. Then Gabrielson there for the put away at the end.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, and Carr goes behind Gabrielson as he got just a little bit too much in the middle. Gabrielson thought about going around the back again, but just too far away from that one. Oh, Jarjim trying that same shot again. Just can't get that down, hitting it just a little too hard.
3-1-1.
Great hands from Carr and Auburn as they handle the onslaught from Jarjim and Gabrielson.
4-1-1. Point.
Just wide cross court there from Jarjim, and Carr and Auburn take a 5-1 lead here in game number 2.
Second server.
Carr trying to go cross court just a little wide on that drop.
5-1-2.
That's a good spot there from Jarjim. Takes something off that pushes middle. She sees this hole. Just a little punch. Two-handed backhand for the winner. But they are in another hole here in game number 2 as they found themselves in a similar hole in game number 1. That's just textbook work through the transition area for Jarjim to set up partner Wes Gabrielson. That is exactly how you work your way through the transition area, what Jarjim showed right there. Gabrielson just misses that sideline.
Yes. 2-5-2. Sign up. Five, 2, 1.
Oh, and Carr trying to flip middle there. Not a bad idea, but just clips the top of the tape and falls back on their side. Gabrielson fired up there.
No.
I like the step back though from Auburn. It's a good idea as he anticipates Gabrielson attacking there. Steps back to try and counter that, but just goes a little too hard.
Second server.
That's my goal. I win the point by default, right?
Is that your goal? Actually, it's back to normal. You gotta hit harder.
I will.
Okay.
2-5-2.
Oh, and Jarjim finally gets that. She's tried that twice and gone long before, and she finally dials that one in right there. Goes behind Auburn. Beautifully done.
3-5-2.
Defense there from Carr and Auburn to work their way back into that point. Just when it seemed like they were on their heels and getting pummeled from Jarjim and Gabrielson. Great defense, get back in that point and force the error. Carr yelling at Auburn that that ball's going to be out. He leaves it, goes out. Good decision.
6-3-1. Point.
And keep that ball up, and if you go to Auburn like that, Auburn's going to make you pay, just like he did right there.
7-3-1. Point.
I think Jardim catches a little bit of the tape right there.
Second server.
Throws Carr off just a bit.
7-3-2.
Carr trying to pull the trigger on the backhand side right there.
Receiving team, the score is 7-3-2. Up to 1 minute.
I believe score is 3-7.
Attention all players and spectators. The APP
And we have a timeout here from Carr and Auburn, as after that long point, they're going to take a breath, relax. As Jardim and Gabrielson gain the serve back, they don't want to give them any momentum here to get back in this second game. So Carr and Auburn trying to force a third game here in this quarterfinal matchup and punch a spot into the semifinals. So we'll see what happens after this timeout. Coach Adam Stone heading over to talk to Stefan and Corinne, give a little advice, and see if that helps any. Check on all of our quarterfinal matchups going on right now. Give you some updates on the senior pro side. The semifinals are set. John Sperling and Mills Miller are taking on Paul Olin and Dave Fleming in one semifinal matchup. Dan Granat and Scott Crandall taking on Dave Weinbach and Mircea Marariu in the other semifinal match. On the senior men's side. And we'll check the women's senior side. Semifinal, Helen Wilhelm, Ava Welsher taking on Julie Johnson and Angela Simon. Nathalie Bagby and Beth Bellamy taking on Leslie Bernard and Linda Thompson in the other semifinal.
3-7-1.
As we come back in from that timeout, 3-7-1. Jardim serving. Oh, and just long off the tape right there. I think Jardim thought that ball was going to drop in, but it does just go long right there.
4-7-1.
That's a nice attack there from Jardim as they rattle off 2 quick points after the timeout. They're right back in this second game, trying to end it here in 2, not have to go to that third game. Oh, nice little shake and bake, but Gabrielson just a hair behind that. Needs to take a step a little sooner and get in better position. You end up reaching for that just too much.
5-7-2. Side out.
Ball skips on Jardim just a little, and Auburn and Carr stop the damage at 2 as they still have a 2-point lead here, up 7-5.
7-5-1.
Nice dig from Auburn. Corinne Carr has seen that before from Jardim as she tries to attack from her shoe tops, but Carr able to get on top of that.
Point. 8-5-1. Slip.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I'm a little worried. Yeah, a lot around it. Yeah, yeah.
time, your time.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I mean, I was running practice and I thought, sure.
So referee timeout here. Players saying court may be just a little slick right now.
The lines are nasty.
Players are discussing with the referee what they want to do. See what happens here after they discuss. May have a pause in play right now.
Yeah, it is.
And I believe we are going to have a short delay here. So we'll take a quick commercial break here, and when we come back, hopefully we will be back on court here, but we do have a little bit of a weather delay as the court has become a little slick, so we'll take this moment to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with you here on Championship Court at the APP Masters here in Boca Raton, Florida.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
You know why I play with this paddle? Because I win.
You know why I like this paddle? Because I win with it.
You ready, La?
I'm ready, Ben.
Let's do this.
Sorry, Ben.
Come on, La. What's going on, Lala?
I don't know what's happening today, Ben.
What is this?
It's my paddle.
This paddle is the answer.
A Ben Johns custom paddle by Franklin? For me?
Yeah, let's crush it.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you, Ben Johns.
Way to go, Lala.
At Coulter Homes, the rules are simple. Grab your paddle and always dink in the kitchen. Remember where you are. Coulter Homes is the home of pickling. Smash and poach on dedicated courts in resort-style and active adult new home communities across the Southeast, including PGA Village Verano and Port St. Lucie, home of the World Pickleball Open. Learn more at coulterpickleball.com.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
I'm teaching full-time now. I was a school teacher. And you have the accent.
Your name is German.
No, French. It's a French.
Oh, but it's Stephanie, like
the first name.
How do you spell it?
S-T-E-F-A-N. S-S-T-E-F-A-N. Yeah, the T-H is a bunch of ways still. Anyway. One of my good friends back home is from Sweden. Okay. Same spelling. Yeah. On the first name. Get you any gum? No. No, I know.
And I have another like
Pack.
2 packs.
Okay. You develop that habit of coaching? Like you're chewing that coaching? I hear you. I got mine from coaching.
until the ref comes back. Huh? Okay. All right, welcome back to Championship Court. We are about to get back underway. Corinne Carr to serve to Wes Gabrielson. Game number 2, Carr and Auburn up 8-5. Nice hands there from Jardim and Gabrielson.
Eight, 5-2.
A little long on the return from Jardim.
9-5-2.
Nice put away there from Simone Jardim.
Five, 9-1.
Oh, and Auburn almost kind of catching that and throwing that on the counter attack.
5-9-2.
Wind blowing more and more here. Oh, good hands by Auburn. Gabrielson trying to speed up right at the chest. Again, we apologize, guys. After this game, we are going to have to sign off as we will set up to switch over to ESPN Plus for the remainder of our evening here in mixed pro doubles. And it is a game point here for Corinne Carr and Stefan Auburn.
Second server. Ten, 5-2.
Game number 2 going to Corinne Carr and Stefan Auburn, 11-5. So game 1 and game 2 are a split. I'm hearing from the car. We're going to stick with you a little longer here. We'll get you until 2:45 and see how far we can get in game number 3. But game 1 going to Jardim and Gabrielson, 11-9. Game 2 is all Carr and Auburn, 11-5. So again, thank you guys for joining us all day today on the USA Pickleball YouTube page. We'll be switching over at 2:45 to the ESPN family of networks on ESPN Plus for the remainder of our evening. We got some quarterfinals or some semifinals to bring you. So we'll bring those to you later on this afternoon. One team is set, and in the semifinals, Andrea Koop and Zane Navratil took down Jackie Kawamoto and Rob Cassidy 11-2, 11-3. So they are sitting in semifinal number 1. Winner of this will advance to semifinal number 2. And we'll bring you those on ESPN Plus later on at 3 o'clock and after. The players are back on court and ready to go. Wes Gabrielson to serve to start game number 3. Players will change ends here at 6. Nice setup there and patience from Gabrielson and Jardim. Good construction of a point right there. Gabrielson gets Carr to pop that up and create the hole in the middle. Those of you guys wondering about the Corinne Carr shoe she's wearing, they're the Acacia Corinne edition. Brand new shoes will be out next month from Acacia. Oh, Jardim trying to go sideline to sideline right there. Makes the mistake off the top of the tape. But they do get a 1-point lead here.
0-1-1.
Just long there, and point for Carr and Auburn.
1-1-1.
Oh, it's nothing Auburn can do right there. What a grind right there. Great point by all 4 players.
1-1-2.
Great reset right there. You're seeing the replay of in the middle of the point.
Side out.
Just long there off the paddle of Wes Gabrielson. Nice reach in there from Stefan Auburn as he makes himself big in the middle, using that big left-handed reach to find a hole in the middle. Nice ball, good pressure there from Simone Jardim, getting Auburn off the line. The big finish from the big man, Stefan Auburn. Doesn't get the first, but definitely gets the second. Auburn gets off-footed right there, but him and Carr do get a 1-point lead here in game number 3. Spot in the semifinals on the line here. Oh, and Jardim just up and over too much. Jardim short on that dink right there, and a side out to Carr and Auburn. No damage done. They'll try and continue to add on to this lead. Great spot there from Gabrielson down the middle. They're a good hands battle. Gabrielson goes outside and then inside for the winner. Right down that center service line. Like how Gabrielson and Jardim have gone back to the putting Jardim face up on Carr. I like this matchup. It helped them in the end of that first game. They can go out on top right there. Went away from it in game 2. See if they go back to it here. They have already in game number 3.
Point. 2-1. Second server. Yeah. 2-2-2.
Nice inside out there from Gabrielson. Some good defense there from Carr and Auburn, but Gabrielson able to get that ball down and then just goes inside out on Auburn.
3-2-2.
Jardim with ease. Makes it look so effortless here. Around the post. She knows that ball's going to carry out nice and easy, and she hits that 6 feet in on the ATP.
Score is 4-2-2, 1 minute. Grooven is a new exciting company to the pickleball world.
All right, so we got a timeout on the court with Jardim and Gabrielson up 4-2 on Karin Auburn. We are going to end our feed here right now on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us all day. We are going to switch on over to ESPN Plus as soon as we can, starting at 3 p.m. So we'll see you guys over on the ESPN family of networks, ESPN shortly. Thank you guys for joining us all day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.